my bed this morning and happy he's already laid down on it and, you know, loafing comfortably. So I am not gonna make it furthermore until he's up because he looks too comfortable. He looks too comfy. But I got new bedding and I do feel like that is a good way to start out the new year. Speaking of, it's New Year's Eve today, which feels really weird. I'm trying to get in the spirit, trying to be like, oh my god, it's New Year's Eve. Yep. Really want to journal before I go to my sister's later, reflect on 2024 and all of that. So I was debating whether to go to Anthropologie or just to Target or Barnes & Noble for a new journal because mine is pretty much filled. Wait, this was just a year of things. I have all of my like birthday cards in it. I have so many memories, mood board, journaling, and my mom left a note on my desk. It says, "Hi P blank 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 blank. I love you, love Juju," which means hi Peanut. I keep them every time. When I went to NoahCon, my favorite lyrics. Yeah, some mood boards, but it's time for a new one. This one just feels a little bit raggedy and I have about this much left, which is actually still a decent amount. I just need a refresh. I need something to re-inspire it and it's time. New journal. I want to journal today and the best way to do that is just to start with a new journal, especially for the New Year's. I mean, it's literally perfect. First thing I wrote in here was I got new shoes last Christmas and I still have the tag to remember it, which I really need to do this year. I think I'm just gonna go to Target. I really wanted Anthropologie. I just don't really want to go to the mall. Target, and Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's by the time you're watching this. I found these ones. I don't know which one to get though. I just got out of Target and I'll show you my little haul. I wanted just a journal to journal in, and then I wanted like just a more simple whatever kind of notebook. My goal this year is to write more poetry, like anything, lyrics, even anything to do with like poetry and lyrics and anything like that. I wanted a notebook dedicated for it, not like the ones in there. Other than these two that I found, I didn't really like any of them. And I was like, I'll just wait because I don't need that like today. I can just get that eventually, but that is one of my goals. So I got 2 notebooks which look very cute together, I think, with the pink and like the leathery brown. This planner, I actually wasn't going to get a planner, but I was like, you know what, I do need a planner for the new year and for the new semester coming up. This last semester, I did not have a good planner, and I feel like that kind of actually messed me up. I just did not thrive. I tried it out, did not like it, so I'm going back. This one is really cute though. It's like little gingham cute. And then I just got this journal, but this journal just says journal and it's like a spiral one, so it's very cute. I don't know, I like the fact that it's spiral. I feel like that's sometimes why I don't like journaling sometimes, and I just realized it in there because I feel like this would be really nice just to be able to journal 1 page and you're done. I feel like that's really satisfying to me. What's new journals without new pens? So I got new pens. I do have pens at home. I don't know, something about it. I kind of like the idea of like a dedicated pen just for each notebook. And these are really cute, the pink. And then I just got shampoo. Go looking at me. And then I just got shampoo. Mine is out. Just need any really right now, so that will do. But yeah, that's what I got. Okay, let's go home. Hello. I'm listening to my top 2024 songs right now, and their vibe. I'm reflecting, but I also wanted to say that it was kind of so cute in Target. This family was wearing like New Year crowns or whatever, and you know what, that actually put me in the spirit to see someone be in the zone, in the mood at 12 in the afternoon, like they're really celebrating it, and that's so my vibe usually. And it is. I haven't gotten my crown yet, so it is my vibe. No negative energy. We're feeling this. I actually love New Year's, by the way. Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday, and it still is. However, I do think New Year's has always been like the holiday for me. I really love the reflection of it. I love the celebration of a New Year days. I find it very special, very sweet. I've always loved it. Yeah, so maybe this year I'm gonna commit to saying it's my favorite holiday, because it really is. Like, come on, how anyone could possibly not like New Year's, really? I think it's so fun to celebrate, especially when you have no pressure to do anything. I think that's when it becomes very special. So and I'm gonna put on a New Year's Eve movie, which is called New Year's Eve, because I think I've seen it before. I just want to rewatch it though, because I keep seeing clips of it and it looks really good. The thing about me is like I've seen a lot of movies in the brain I have now as 22-year-old me. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's go do that.
Some people swear there's no beauty left in the world, no magic. Then how do you explain the entire world coming together on one night to celebrate the hope of a new year?
Ready? Oh!
Know the rules. If I'm right here behind the ugly couch, don't judge. But I really want to watch this movie while I journal. Or else I'd go in my cuter room. But also these pens that I just got, like felt, and they're really nice. But I'm starting my journal. Follow some prompts that I can actually just leave on the screen anywhere in January or whenever. I feel like you could always use them whenever you do them. If you doesn't want to do it with me, I'm gonna find some prompts. I'm gonna reflect on 2024 and some stuff I want to do in like 2025 and get into all of that. So I'm gonna do one on one page, and then I think on this page it's gonna be 2025. So let's do it.
Oh, hey, hold the elevator. What about call the super? Everything looks very good. Is it New Year's? Boy.
Sarah Jessica Parker is in this movie. Hello.
Really, trust me.
Just got ready to go over to my sister's. I feel like my lipstick looks really dark in this camera, but it's actually not. I left it curled, but I left my hair curly and put it back for now. A little sweatshirt right now, but I have this sequin top under. It's from Free People. It's one of my favorites. It's my Eras Tour shirt, and I love how sparkly it looks. But I will probably take this off and just wear that skirt that I thrifted a while ago, and it's kind of like, well, it's actually a dress. It's pulled up to here right now. So cute, but it just, I don't know if it's giving exactly what I want it to give. Like, I'm trying to pull it up. I don't know, but I won't be in it that long, really. so it doesn't really matter. And then the best part of this outfit is my sock. I think that's what's wrong right now, is these socks against the black tights, but maybe it's not. These are my socks. They say Well Read. These are the Orion Carlotto Wool Sole, I think that's what it's called, collab, and I just got them for Christmas and I was so excited to wear them. They said Well Read, and that was just so cute. So I'm really excited to wear these, and I just have my little flats on with them. But yeah, I did all my journaling. I'm feeling very good. I feel very, very, very more inspired and out of my funk right now. After doing that journaling, I feel like I've been in a little bit of a funk like all of this week and like the last weekish, but that made me feel a lot better and like more in control of everything. If you're feeling a little bit weird going into this new year, just know that your journal always has you, because that really did help. Bring a crystal around in my bag. Bring a crystal out tonight. What you want in the new year. I'm bringing a rose quartz crystal in my bag and carrying it around, because I'm manifesting love in every way. Manifesting love in my own life, in myself, all around me, in everything I see. So that's my goal, and with that crystal. So let's go.
3/4 cup of water.
Perfect time.
Newing is in for 2025.
Oh my god, it really is.
Correct me with a cold one. Cheers to the New Year's. Ask Santos. He know it smell well. Wow.
You see it?
Did a dance pop record with some amazing people, and I'm super excited about introducing it to
Which one? Just kidding. We can.
Yeah.
Only you describe that as mine. Yummy. Rudy doody doody bud. Oh, so cute. Oh, he loves that. Oh, that was crazy.
Our carry underway.
They said they're getting a new one next year.
How's it feel tonight?
more.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever, I'm just gonna eat them past.
Dodge girl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get chopping!
Oh my god. Girl, I'm under. Standing there.
You can actually hear it every night of the year coming from one of the hundreds of many concerts tonight.
Wow, baby.
I would call mom, but I think she's asleep. Dear, oh. I think so. Sick in my soul. Every day, every night, you're the one thing on my mind. Play my music. Hi guys, it's a few days after New Year's. It's the day after New Year's Day. Happy 2025. I hope you're doing well. Hope you spent it with people you love. Hope you're feeling good. Hope it was safe. Thought I'd pop in before I ended off this video. I'm gonna do my makeup really quick while I talk to you guys and do some of my New Year's goals, my ins and outs for the new year. In case anyone watching needs a little inspo, I feel like this year I definitely needed a lot of inspo. I just wasn't really feeling it quite yet. I do feel it now. You're still gonna have a good year. I feel like there's so much pressure. However, I did watch a few videos, TikTok and all of the things, and I feel like every time I would see something and I'd screenshot it, I feel like I'd get a little bit more in the spirit, a little bit more inspo. So I thought I'd share mine to you and just for myself to have in a video so I can remember. I feel like that's kind of fun to look back on. So if future me in 2026, in 2026, if I'm watching this, these are all my hopes and dreams. So yeah, I feel like I like videos like this so you can just get like the wheels turning a little bit and get a little more inspo. And even though this is going up a few days after New Year's, I still think it's a good time to just get to thinking and might be fun to watch still. So let's start off with some of my ins. Also, I'm going to be doing my makeup, and first of all, I don't do a lot of makeup. I do a little bit more than I usual, but I also am going to just do it a little bit slower. So if I'm doing it really slow, that's probably why. But my ins are kind of just things that I really want to do more, things I like doing right now, and I'm not going to go much into them. One of them is meditation. I really want to have a routine practice for meditation and just see how that helps me. I feel like I've been seeing so many people say it helps them. So I would like to do that, even if it's like 3 times a week. I feel like that's a really good place to start, once a week. Second one is movies. I did not like the movies, and now I'm like kind of obsessed with going to the movies, which is so funny. Usually like more of like a TV girl reader, to be honest. But something about going to the movies lately and just like experiencing it with people you don't necessarily know, an experience with a complete stranger, and I just think it's so fun, first of all, to go to the movies, get popcorn, all of that. But movies in general have been really giving me a lot of inspiration lately, just with like the art of it. It's been really fun. So that's been like a new hobby. Another one is kind thoughts to myself / complimenting myself more. Complimenting myself has gone so far in last year. I feel like it made me grow a lot as a person, and actually within like self-love and everything, I feel like that was really nice to do this year. I am just someone who is definitely hard on myself, and when someone else says it sometimes of like I'm like being really mean to myself, that's when I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm like kind of always mean to myself, and it's like, to be honest, and sometimes I just forget and it's just the voice in your head is being mean. So I just want to catch it more this year. Another in is being expressive, and this goes into kind of everything. Being expressive within myself, who I am, just kind of finding out my personality, I guess, and being confident to do that. I feel like I can shy away in certain situations of kind of muting my personality, which I really want to focus on this year and like step into, as well with creating content, creating things in general, and doing things with like crocheting and reading, all of that. I feel like I could just be more creative with it, and journaling. Media, I feel like I really want to hone in on it because it's something I've always wanted to do. Also kind of goes along with redoing my room. I really want to redo my space this year. Really, like, I just got new bedding and really like has put me into like a new inspiration spiral. So much better to be in a space that you feel good in, and I feel like that really motivates me further to create things like this video right now. A fun one was, if you can tell, my hair is curly right now, so another in is curly hair. It's kind of a light-hearted one, but I always love curly hair, but I'm trying to find a good routine. I feel like it looks good today. and I also want to dye my hair more blonde. So I want to go more blonde and have curly hair. That's like my inspo this year. It's on the horizon. So another one is routine, intentionally being alone and doing things alone and learning about myself without other people around, to really like to get to know me more this year. I feel like I've done a really good job at being alone, but I am single and I really want to soak it up this year just because I do feel more ready for dating and all of that. So I think I just really want to keep doing that this year, and I think I got lost a little bit this year with doing, not lost, but I just feel like I do as much things, which is another thing on my is doing things alone, like intentionally alone, and not waiting for people, because I feel like I get in a bad habit of doing that when I can actually do everything I want already by myself, most things. That's a really powerful one because I feel like I definitely did feel like a loneliness this year, so I feel keep on top of that. It might be helpful and just get to know myself more and a little bit more confident in being alone, I guess. I'm gonna read a few that are kind of more lighthearted. Vintage shopping, 60s vintage, and thrifting, depopping 60s clothing. I think I'm really just into that right now. White and just moody colors, I think I've always been into, and I feel like I really want to hone in. Really moody vibe, like in my room, all of the things. Thinking endings are the beginnings. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it makes sense in my head that I just want to not hone in on the past anymore and just think that keep restarting. I feel like that's such a power move, and I think I can get caught up so easily in looking back. We're not going back, we're going forward. Poems and poetry, live music, Jane Birkin, Bridget Bardot, Eve Babbitt's, Joan Didion classics. Really want to get into the classics and the classic girls, just in general. I think that's another thing with movies even. I just have been really loving to learn about classics and just knowing all of them. Spending money on clothes, I feel like I have a really bad habit of like not thinking I need something, which is probably the opposite of a lot of people's. However, I can be very, very frugal and very, very cheap and frugal when it comes to spending things on myself. So I want to do less of food spending and more of like, hey, I can like actually buy things for myself and not just like necessities. Calm Down by Taylor Swift. A cool Instagram feed. This kind of goes in with the other one I was saying earlier about expression. I just want to really hone in on that. That would be really fun, I think, for me. Self-accountability, and the thing I've learned this year about motivation is just you cannot rely on it completely. You need self-discipline, and what goes along with like creating things even. I just want to feel better in doing that and just really push myself and challenge myself. I really like the idea of, I heard this quote a while ago, and it was like dress how you feel basically, but like if you feel ugly, dress ugly. And I feel like that quote, I think about it all the time when I'm getting dressed, especially when I feel ugly or feel whatever I feel, boring, I don't know, and you just dress boring. And I feel like I actually went so far this year, I forget where I heard it, trying to contour my nose and it's not really working. Also saw a quote about, I think it was more of like a poem I saw about intentional living, and it was basically like a paragraph saying, how do I want to spend my years living? Like, how do I want to spend the rest of my life? How do I want to spend this? And I feel like all of these go with that quote of like, that's where they're coming from. I just want more of these things. But yeah, those are some of my ins, a long list of them. Let's go to some of my outs. This kind of goes along with my shopping problem. City mindset is out. I feel like I've struggled with that for so long that I really don't need to. So yeah, I think it's a good thing to be safe with your money, I guess, especially like still in school. I think I have to be a little bit. However, I think I just take it to the max of like there's a security in money. I think it's very Taurus of me, but I don't think I need to. I think I can lean into like giving myself the things that I want. Is leaning on motivation only, being mean to myself, avoidance, Being around people just for company, I feel like this is such a learning lesson this year. I feel like it's a big learning lesson just to, you know, have these friends that don't actually know you or give anything for you or really know you or want to even hang out with you. Everyone is not taking risks. I feel like I just haven't really been taking risks with anything, and I really would like to more. Existential crisis and knowing the why behind everything of why did someone do that to me? Why did this happen? Oh my gosh, someone did this to me. Why did they do that? Or why did they say that? It's a really big problem that I have of needing to know why everyone did something, and it kind of ruins my life sometimes because it gets a little bit like, hey, maybe they did not mean something like that. I'm a little too sensitive, which goes into another one of and being a little bit more resilient, I guess, and being a little bit stronger and talking to people. I feel like it kind of probably goes in with insecurity a lot, but I just don't need to be feeling that, and I think I feel it all a little too much, and I just let it get to me, and I shouldn't. Another one is dehydration and doom scrolling, jealousy on social media. I feel like that just doesn't do anyone good at all. I think it's like the worst thing ever, and I don't feel it like too often, but I think I can just start to compare a little bit in some ways. Being on to the past versions of me, I kind of said this a little bit earlier, I think it's so my year to be free of that fully, of like who I was, who I am, who used to know me. It's a new year. People don't know me anymore. I think that's the beauty of change and like not knowing someone anymore. It's like they literally don't know you. You can have different hair color. They don't know you. Like once you dye your hair, it's like, oh, that person doesn't know me anymore. Like it's changed. Like, do you know what I mean? So those are some of my outs and my ins. I do have to, my mom's calling me, I have to go take my dog to the vet. I have some other goals like reading more this year and beating my goal last year. I read 26 books last year, which is pretty good. I would like to get to like 30 or 35 this year and just up it a little bit. That would be fun. Doing my room, being more consistent online, and like growing online. I think that is one of my goals. Learning piano. So there's some of my lighter goals and whatever. If this gives you any ideas, let me know. Let me know some of your ins and outs, and let me know if you related to any of these. I would love to know. Hopefully do the rest of my makeup, and I hope you have a good start to the new year. I will see you guys so soon. Okay, bye.